Hey there everyone, how's it going? And welcome to a guide for how to play Rust. Now bear in mind this game is in early alpha testing, so everything here in the game is subject to change. It might be different by the time you get the game. You can't buy this game right now. The only way of getting a key is when a developer gives one out, so you might not be able to go and get this game at the moment when you're watching this video, although it might be released by the time you're watching it. So what is this game and how do you play it? Now for those of you who haven't been watching my streams, because I had a lot of people say to me, I don't really watch streams, can you make a video about the game explaining what it is, how it all works? This video is going to be your guide to how this game is and understanding all about it. Anyway, on to interesting stuff. First of all, I'm going to tell you what everything means. So down the bottom we've got the numbers 1 to 6. This is kind of what you have on you. So if I press number 1, it brings out my pickaxe here, not pickaxe, it brings out my axe even, and I don't have anything else in the other slots. Now bottom right hand corner we have health, which is out of 100. We have food, which is down at 900 at the moment. You have to worry about that once it starts getting to the low hundreds. Once the food goes all the way down, you will start to slowly lose health until you die. So you need to have food in this game. Rads is your radiation meter. I think once it goes over 500 it starts to be a real issue. Depending on what areas in the map you go to, the radiation will be different. Normally it's areas that are kind of these pre-made building areas that have high radiation and they normally have the good loot. So getting radiation pills is something you might want to do. Now also there in the bottom right hand corner it says I'm comfortable because I've got a wood fire, so I'm not cold. If I'm hungry or bleeding, that will appear in the bottom right hand corner as well. Now this is actually my little place I'm in here. This is my own place that I've built from collecting wood and stuff. I'll go into that a little bit later in the video, but I'm going to stay in here because it's a lot safer in here than it is to go around and show you things, but I will eventually show you around. So let's go into the buttons. You see these circles over things. If you go up to something and it gives you a text pop up which says you can do something to it, you then just press E and it will show you what's in here. So in the middle here is my inventory. This is actually what I am holding on me. On the right is whatever you've opened. So if I go over to the fire and you can choose extinguish or open, or it will be ignite if it's not on. If I press open, so on the right here, although it says loot, this is what's in the fire, and obviously this is still the same. This is what I've got on me, and these are my clothes that I'm wearing. So this is actually the fire, and there's nothing burning, but it's on. It's just creating charcoal. So I put wood in, that creates the charcoal. But I want to cook this chicken because it will give me more calories once it's cooked. I'm going to have this chicken and I'll explain how you do that in a second. So things are just drag and drop. It's pretty simple here. This metal and sulfur can actually be, what is it, smelted or burned, and these will end up giving me sulfur, which is here. You see sulfur, which is needed for gunpowder for guns, and this will produce metal fragments which I can use to make bullets and guns. Here I've got 24 metal fragments on me. So I've also got cloth here. You can use cloth to create your armor, which you can see here. And so yeah, this is basically the fire. You can put different things in the fire. Once they've cooked, you'll tend to either want to put them on you or put them in here, or once you've got them, you might want to put them in your box. So it's safer for me to just drop things in the box, but I'm going to do crafting, so I need to have them on me. So I'm just pressing tab to bring up and put away that menu like that. Now if I click on this crafting up the top here, this will give me a list of things I can craft. Now this is a limited number of things, and to expand this you'll need to find blueprints for things. Blueprints can be found on zombies and in certain areas, normally the ones with high radiation in. So for example, most of these things were already on here by default, but the weapons, these two weapons here, I had to find a blueprint. Once you get a blueprint, it just appears here. You right click on it, you press study, and then you'll know how to make whatever that blueprint was. So I've got a couple there, so that is all good. Now once you've learned a blueprint once, your character will then know it forever. So if you die again, you'll be able to make whatever you've previously learned. So you'd have to find a blueprint for every new life, and if you go exploring around a lot, you probably are going to die quite a lot. So for those of you who maybe didn't know, it is a survival game. I'd kind of describe it as DayZ meets Minecraft, but there is PvP elements in there. There is other players in this world. If I open this door up, you'll see there's the world there. My house is just on the coast here. It's not actually the most secure house. This is quite a basic one in terms of how things go in this game. But yeah, if you go outside, it's going to get a little bit dangerous. So anyway, I can see my food in the bottom right hand corner is a little bit low. So I'm going to double press number 2 and I'll eat a delicious cooked chicken breast, which I think is around 400. Now, this has actually gone out, and I want it to keep going, so I think it's run out of wood. So if I press E on there, and I open it, I need to drop some more wood in here. So I don't want to drop all those. We're going to drop, say, 21 wood in there, and then I press E again, and I can ignite it, and there you go. It's going to continue making things. So at the moment, it has got this charcoal, and it's got these fragments that it's making for me, but I'm going to keep them in there for now. I might take out this food, because you seem to notice food go down quite a lot, especially if you go out exploring. As for now, I've got 5 chicken breasts on me, which is absolutely fine. Now, you get this food by going out and killing animals, which I will do in a second. I just want to explain a few things before I go out into the world. Now, this is my sleeping bag. You craft this sleeping bag with, what is it? Cotton. Is it cotton? I can't remember what you call it. You craft the sleeping bag with cloth even, sorry. And cloth is used for sleeping bags and armor. So you need 5 cloth to actually make a sleeping bag. No, you need 20 even. I've got 5, so I can't make one of those. But I can make, I think I can make, I'm going to make the helmet. Yeah, I'm going to make the helmet. So anyway, once you've made a sleeping bag, oh, by the way, all you do is just click on it there, and then you press craft. If it's green, you'll be able to make it and just craft. And this is a seconds counter for how long it takes to actually craft something. Now, while it's crafting, you're normally slower than you normally would be. I don't know if I am there, maybe because I'm not making something big. So anyway, once you made a sleeping bag, you put the sleeping bag down, and every time you die, you will respawn there. However, if you die quickly in succession, you will not be able to respawn back at your camp. So say I went outside, I got killed instantly, I could spawn back there. But then if I went out again and I died straight away, then I'd have to wait, I think it's 4 minutes until I can spawn back here. So it's best either waiting 4 minutes and then spawning back here, or you can go off and try your luck at a random place on the map. It can be difficult to find. This map actually doesn't have a map that you can read as far as I've worked out. If it does, you need a blueprint for sure. So I don't know my way around this land. I don't know if it's an island, but I don't know my way around it. It's very big, and there's lots of shacks that look like this one, so I'll get a bit lost. So normally, I'll just wait until the 4 minutes are up, and then I'll actually spawn back here. Now, I am technically safe in this wood hut that I've made. If I press tab, it will show you the things that you can make, these wood barricades and the wood shelter. Normally, the first thing you'll make is a wood shelter, which you can see here. This is actually just a really small wooden kind of box. It's, I'd say, half the size of this, and you can easily be like shot through it. I don't know if it's a glitch, but people can shoot you and hatchet it you through it. So it's much better to try and make something bigger like this. Now, I made this by creating all these parts down here. You see these parts? These are parts for a bigger house. So you need to lay a foundation down, which is this bottom bit. You need to build the walls, and you need to build each of the individual parts. You can't just make this whole shelter in one go. And to build all of these things, you need planks. So planks are up here, which are put together with 10 wood. So you need quite a lot of wood to actually gather a place, you know, a sizable place. But I've actually made a decent place here. If I was playing with friends, or I wasn't doing this, I'd maybe try and make a bigger place. But this isn't bad. So anyway, I'm going to go out now and show you what's out in the world. But one thing I learned very quickly is that you don't really want to go out into the world with more things on you than you need. So what I'm actually going to do is throw a few things in the fire here. The metal fragments are important to me. I'm going to just drag this and put that on. I don't really need to take the wood with me. I might just store it in here for now, seeing as there's room in there. I'm just going to store everything in the fireplace. Maybe, I'm hoping on the off chance, if someone does come and knock my door down, they will just search here and think, oh, I've got nothing, and then walk on and forget about the fireplace. So anyway, I didn't actually mention how safe I am in here or not. This place has a wood door. You have to craft a wood door. It doesn't come with the door. And a wood door, no one can open a door other than you. Whoever put the door down, only that person can open it. Now, that sounds all well and good, but this door can be taken down. I think it takes about 150 hits with a hatchet like that to actually take down a door. Can take quite a long time. If there's someone in there, they can hear you coming. So it's kind of safe, but not really that safe. So if I could hear footsteps around me right now, I'll be very wary as to people trying to break in here. If someone comes and raids you with multiple people, you're normally screwed unless you can get a gun and maybe kill them. You know, it's pretty intimidating. So I'm kind of safe here, but not completely safe. So let's press 1 again and bring that up. So basically, I'm going to go out with just a bit of chicken and my hatchet. I don't have a pickaxe yet, which is a little bit better for actually going and getting things. But I don't really need anything particular, but I'm going to go out and show you what it's like out in the world and the kind of things you can collect. So yeah, I've built my house near the shore here because it makes it easier for me to find it. As you see, when we travel inland, things can look a little bit samey because at the moment all the houses are just these kind of same wood houses, you know, there's not like metal houses and things. So I've got to be on the lookout for people. Now this is a PvP game, so if people see you, they will normally kill you. I mean, there's no real reason to kill someone other than the fact that you will get their loot, you don't get points, you don't get experience points, but you know, games like this, you get the ability to shoot people. People normally do. There's no voice communication, so if I see someone, I can't reason with them. There's only text communication, and in the middle of a confrontation, using text communication can be a little bit tricky, so you've got to be careful. For the most part, I stay away from people. Also, if I see someone, it's normally very difficult to tell if they've actually got a weapon on them or not, especially from a distance, and you can't see their name badge. So say it was one of your friends and you knew their name in game, you can't see that until you get really close to them, so it's a little bit intimidating. Now you can see from the back of my hut here, this is really see-through, so people could actually see this. And what people try and do is they try and hatchet you through areas like this. I'm not sure if I could actually take that down by hatcheting. I don't think I could. But anyway, let's go find some things that we need. So you need wood, you need clothes, and also there are better things that you can collect from... well, you can either get them from these kind of pre-built places, not player places. Is that a player over there? Got to be a little on edge here. The better things you can get are normally in the places where there's loads of radiation, or you can kill other people and normally get better things. So you can collect wood from trees. So you just hold down the left mouse button, and as you can see in the bottom left hand corner, it keeps saying I gathered 1 wood. So every 2 or 3 hits, I'm gathering 1 piece of wood, which is okay, but there are more effective ways of gathering wood, and I'll show you now actually. Bear in mind this game is pre-alpha, all the sounds and the way things work can be a little bit glitchy, but you know, that's just the way things are in alpha. So I hit that and it said there's no wood left there, so I'm going to move on. Now over here, I think this might be a wood pile. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful because there's houses around here, and although my neighbourhood seems relatively friendly, I did come across one group of people who just love slaughtering people. So this is in fact a rock over here that I can mine. Preferably I'd have a pickaxe, which would allow me to get more materials from it, but I only have the axe, which is kind of the default thing you get when you spawn in. I'm going to position myself in a way so I can kind of see my surroundings. Now, there's no third person in this game, you might be asking, and that's a little bit disappointing for those who are used to playing DayZ, but let's be honest, third person just kind of makes things a little bit too easy. So see in the bottom left hand corner there, it says I'm collecting metal ore and sulfur ore, which is good, and I'll be able to smelt that to make more metal fragments, make some guns and stuff. So basically I'm hoping to stock up. Really, I'd like a blueprint for a metal door. I mean, I'm not going to find that like just mining this stuff, but once oh my god, see, I'm being shot already, and I'm going to die here. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm down to 4 health. Just needs to get 1 shot on me. This guy's either a really bad shot... Oh, okay. He got me. So that's the danger of it, guys. It was all fun and games. I wish I could have shown you a little bit more. I'm going to press camp respawn and actually show you what the deal is. I've actually spawned back at my camp. Now, normally what I would do now is I would wait here for about 4 minutes because I don't want to actually... If I die again, if I go out there and die again to that guy, I don't want to end up, you know, just dying straight away and then I won't be able to spawn back here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a little bit of revenge for you guys, and that's going to allow you guys to see how you make a weapon and how effective they are, or uneffective, should I say. So anyway, I'm going to make... oh, damn, I've only got 130 metal fragments. See, I've run out of... The metal's all been smelted down. I'm going to use this charcoal and sulfur for gunpowder. That makes gunpowder. But the fragments for the bullets and the guns. Now, I would, if I just press tab, I can make an MP5. I managed to find an MP5, which is a 4-shot kill. I think if I hover over it, it says it's 25 damage. I'm presuming that it's 100 health in this game, so that'll be a 4-shot kill. The pistol is a 5-shot kill. This takes 120 fragments, and I've got 130, so it won't leave me a lot for ammo. This one takes 75, but to be honest... Oh, that one might be a little bit better, actually. So I'm going to try and make this one. I've never made it before. This is the P25. So if I press craft, we're going to make a gun. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get revenge on that guy. Although, to be honest, we're just going to try and defend ourselves. And this is the way that things start to go wrong. You know, you start going out to get revenge. You lose again. But then also there's the reward if you do win. He might have some amazing stuff on me. He might have nothing, but he might have amazing stuff. I know me personally, I don't go out with more than a hatchet and, you know, 1 gun and some ammo for that reason specifically, because I don't want someone to kill me, get tons of stuff. So here you can see this guy's actually coming up here, and he's going to try and murder me probably, because I could hear him on the left-hand side there, just walking around my house. He can probably see that this fire is on, and I'll be honest, the fire doesn't really need to be on anymore, so I'm going to extinguish that. If this was daytime, in nighttime in particular, my little kind of fire would have been really obvious there. So I'm just going to extinguish that, because I'm not actually there's nothing actually really cooking in there at the moment. If we open it up, you can see that I mean, I was making charcoal, but that's it. All the chicken's been cooked. So I lost my chicken to that guy, so I'm going to just eat one of these. We'll eat a few of them just to get us up. I mean, you see it says 500 calories each time, so we're up to 1900 now. So I'm just going to eat, I don't know, one more, which takes up to 3000. Oh, it's just taking a while to update actually. Okay, so I'll just put that away now. I think we're all right for calories. I'll keep that in there, keep it relatively safe. Right, so I've made this gun now. You see my inventory, it's just made it there. What I'm going to do is just drag that in. So now I'm going to need some bullets. I think this takes the 9mm bullets. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen, I know the MP5 and the pistol doesn't take anything other than 9mm. 9mm is all I can make. So I press crafting. I'm going to need bullets, this ammo here, but I have the metal fragments, but I don't have the gunpowder. So I need 55 gunpowder if I can, and I think I can. So you see, if I click here, I have 75 and 116, so I can make 55 there. There's no point in making more than 55. Charcoal and sulfur, from the things I've got so far, gunpowder is the only thing I can make with charcoal and sulfur. If I got another blueprint which had, you know, those ingredients in, then obviously I might save a little bit of charcoal and sulfur, but for now this is all I know I can make really. I should probably make a bandage afterwards as well. Sometimes you start bleeding if you take some damage, and if you don't get a bandage on, you'll eventually bleed out. So it might be worth making a bandage, but it's not quite the same as in DayZ, where bandages are like so important and you get hit all the time with things that make you bleed. Bleeding isn't quite as common on this, but I don't actually think, because I just died to that guy, I haven't got any cloth, and obviously you need bandages to make cloth in this game, so I'm a little bit screwed in that sense. So what a wise person would do would just be like to calm down, recollect, you know, just rethink everything, and then just try and start farming some more materials again. But I'm just going to go out and try and get a few kills, because I want to entertain you guys, and I want to show you a little bit what the gunplay is like, although I am typically really bad at it, so don't expect anything amazing. So now I can make 55 of these 9mm ammos. I'm praying that this goes in my gun. I know it definitely goes in the pistol, and I know it goes in the MP5. So let's do that, and I think that normally takes 55 seconds. Oh no, it takes 30 seconds. That's not too bad. So we've got our gun here. All I have to do is press the number 4, and bam, there it is. It's a nice pistol, obviously. Oh crap, how did I shoot? I guess it comes with one bullet? Okay, I guess it came with one bullet. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't think that would work like that. Anyway, so we're going to make 55. I'll probably take 30 with me, and I'll leave 20 odd, 25 actually in the house here, so that I don't completely miss out. So what I can do is I can right click, I can split these, and actually, oh my god, this guy's heard me, so now he's going to come for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. He's looking around, wondering where I am. I'm going to, I don't need to actually put them there, I can just put them there. I'm actually going to open this up and drop this stuff in here as well, in case I die. So all I've got on me is this stuff and some bullets. So I'm going to press number 4, which will bring out my gun. Actually, it was already brought out. Press reload, and you can have 8 in each time. So I'm probably going to need to reload twice to kill someone. So anyway, can I open that? Right, there it is, opened. Closed. Right, so now that's closed, he's going to need to, here's player here. Damn. Oh damn, it's really glitchy. I think he's unarmed. Where you going, buddy? And there he is, he's dead. I think he's dead. He's sliding down the mountain. Okay, so this is what he had on him. So you just press take all here. Press it again, take all. That's a decent amount of stuff there. So let's go up here. This is my house here, I think. So that was pretty cool, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess he didn't have a gun on him. He obviously didn't want to try and take me on at all. And I think this was the guy who killed me. It looked like he had my stuff on him. So anyway, let's go back into the house. I guess he was attracted by my gunfire. Where is it? Here. This is my house. This is my house. Is this one over here? Trying to get into the wrong house. Right, anyway. So the coast is a little bit dangerous because once someone knows where you are, it's very easy for them to find you again. But also, you tend to get not quite as many people on the coast. So anyway, let's see what I found. Let's press E. I got some chicken. I got a pickaxe, which is going to be better for mining things. I got loads of metal and ore. I got wood planks. His sleeping bag, which I'm not going to use. A spare pickaxe, which I'm going to throw in there. Shotgun ammo. A storage thing, which is like a little... I'll show you that in a second, actually. I got cloth. I mean, this was a really decent little find. I've got a little wood foundation as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the things that I can actually smelt in here. So the ore and that. The chicken's done, so might as well take that out. And that will allow me to ignite that. I'm going to take some of the wood out of here because you don't need that much wood. I think, I guess 20 will be about enough. You don't need the charcoal in there. Just going to drop that in here. Or can I drop it here like this? Okay, right. So I've got gunpowder. I've got quite a lot of wood now, so I could start making some planks to start making a bigger place. I mean, I don't think I can expand on this place. I don't think you can knock down these walls. If you can, I just don't know. I mean, so... Oh my god, here's a player. They're on to me. Right, let's put everything in the... in here. Looks like they're moving away. Decided to move away. They're not hatching down my place, so... So this is the not good thing about having everything on you.